We've heard the phrase
Central Finite Curve
in the series before, and it basically got left at being the multiple universes we see. In the finale of Rick and Morty Season 5, we learn a lot more about what it actually is and what it's for. A quick summary, as we heard in the finale episode, the Central Finite Curve is the set of Rick dimensions walled off from the universes with higher threats to Rick. To go further into it, there's an infinite number of universes, with an infinite number of the Rick universes and an infinite number of non-Rick centered ones. This part confuses people, with part of infinite being thought as finite. In truth, both sets of universes are infinite, that when put together make the fully included infinity. If we listen to how Evil Morty says it,
do you know what the Central Finite Curve is? They built a wall around infinity. They separated all the infinite universes from all the infinite universes where he's the smartest man in the universe.
You can hear he says there's two sets of infinite universes. This blows the capacity out of proportion, as now we know there's a second set of infinite possibilities that could have any number of differences along with Rick not being top dog. There could be completely new threats, although we don't yet know if the series is going to explore outside the curve at all. In the show, Evil Morty shows off a hologram of the Central Finite Curve, and it looks very much like an infinite Fibonacci spiral of universes. Using what is shown, we can see that looking at the full infinite, Rick isn't on top in a majority of the universes. The amount in the curve is very limited in scale compared to outside of it. This is why in the squirrel scene in Morty's Mind Blowers, Rick says,
"Got a good 5 minutes before they're backing up on our ass, Morty. We have to pack up and move to a new reality, Morty. You know, I said we could only do that a couple of times."
There's a relatively small number of universes in the curve that would have the requirements needed to step in like nothing happened. And now we know that it's because the curve is separating a majority of the universes, and they don't have Rick on top, so they wouldn't be wanted anyway. This is the whole reason Evil Morty wants to get out of the curve as well. He doesn't want to be in a universe where Rick is on top all the time. So he bided his time and made a plan, one that went off without a hitch. We don't know the current status of the curve itself after the episode, just people on both sides saying it is and isn't fully broken. Here's two ways of visualizing the curve. One, as a circle. Think of the circle as having an infinite circumference. If you take a piece of that circle and separate it, you have two different sets of infinity. One side is smaller due to some kind of rule, in this case a top dog Rick. The other side contains everything else. These two sets of never-ending pieces would still be classified as infinite. Now, another way, take a line. Again, this displays the full infinity. If we take out this middle piece, we can see there's a big difference in the possible amount, but if the full line is never ending, these segments of that line will also never end. Even though the Rick universes are walled off, there's still an infinite amount of them, along with an infinite amount of non-Rick universes. I hope I explained this somewhat coherently. There's still plenty we don't know about the curve as well. We don't know exactly when it was built, or even if it was created before the Citadel. I hope they don't completely end the Evil Morty arc here, although by previous experience, we are waiting until Season 7 to see him again. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it.